Welcome to Doug in Exile. Thank you all for watching this channel. Thank you all, most of all, for liking. That really helps spread the word. When you leave a comment, it also multiplies the channel out. And of course, when you subscribe and ring that bell, that's how we grow the fastest. But let's talk about Chris Christie. The Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man is criticizing Trump to people of faith and freedom. This is to my people out there who have some faith. And Chris Christie gets booed.
And today, a loud example of just how difficult it is to try to take down Donald Trump.
I don't know about this whole tactic, but it's Chris Christie. What I hear a whole lot of is him going to the Faith and Freedom Caucus, who are huge supporters of Trump, just because he picked 3 Supreme Court justices and turned over the Mexico City policy on America exporting our abortion policy to places where we have no business being. And he gets booed by these people, right?
I'm running because he's let us down. He has let us down because he's unwilling. He's unwilling to take responsibility for any of the mistakes that were made, any of the faults that he has, and any of the things that he's done. And that is not leadership, everybody. That is a failure of leadership. And you can boo all you want.
I didn't hear the clapping.
That must not have been easy to get booed, but you probably were not surprised.
Look, and half the room was clapping also.
I only heard booing. So now he's gaslighting the news. Are you going to listen to your own ears? No, half the room was not clapping. That room was booing.
It was a real mixed bag. But look, I knew that's what was going to happen when I accepted the invitation. But I'm not changing my message and pandering to anybody.
He's not changing his message, which is good, because that means he's going to lose, having only gotten 1%. I just want to know who's putting up the money behind Chris Christie to be the bad guy to kneecap Donald Trump. That's his only job in this game. It is not to win. He's not even close to winning. He has no interest in winning. He's paid to do, like, remember in Karate Kid, where the second place kid was supposed to do, he's just supposed to sweep the leg.
And in the end, my message today to the Faith and Freedom Coalition is, I love the people that are there. They care deeply about our country. And I wanted to tell them the truth. And the truth is, he's not a man of character.
Okay, there's another truth here. It doesn't matter who is a man of character or not, because I'm sure Chris Christie also isn't a man of character. He's at the very least a glutton. But let's just put the character aside. Man of character or not, who can win to put the 3 Supreme Court justices in? So Chris Christie may be the greatest man of character right now. You can't win, so you won't have a shot at appointing justices. Trump, doesn't matter what his character is, he did get a shot, and he did put the justices in.
And they know it.
Do they know it?
Yeah, they do.
So then why would they boo you and talk over and over about how wonderful Donald Trump is?
Because he did some things while president they agreed with. He appointed conservative Supreme Court justices, and I agree with that. Reinstituted Mexico City Accord, and I agree with that.
Very good that you agree with it. You couldn't have done it, Christie, because you couldn't have won. This is the big thing. They're looking at Donald Trump's character going, he's not a man of character. Yeah, but he can win. So you have to tell me how you, Chris Christie, can win. Because playing this values card to a bunch of Freedom Caucus people doesn't matter anything.
So he did some things that they agree with, Dana. But what I'm trying to say to them is, leadership is more than just a litmus test of boxes that you check. And if you listen to most of those speeches today, it was people trying to check boxes. I'm pro-life. I have a great pro-life record in New Jersey that I'm very proud of. But there are going to be a lot of issues that come in front of a president of the United States that you can't anticipate. Character matters.
Hey, you know what? I'm pro-life. In fact, I'm more pro-life than all of you. And I probably have more character down the conservative angles than all of you. But I can't win. I can't win. So he will not address that. It's not the amount of character. It's how can you win and get your Supreme Court nominees in. In that sense, that's where Trump is probably our strongest advocate.
So I'm going to ask you about abortion in a second, but was going to that forum and sticking to your message, as you said, being very aggressive against Donald Trump, is that why you did it? And is that basically why you're running, to have moments like that you wouldn't be able to have if you were not a candidate?
I like CNN. They're basically saying, why did you go? Why are you doing this? Why are you running? Is that why you did it? Because there's no reason for Chris Christie to do this. It doesn't even help anything. Thank you, God. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned to this channel for more news. I'm Doug in Exile.